Hey, hello folks. Welcome to my channel Tech Era New Innovations. Today I'm going to show you how to set up VS Code in our computer system. So, VS Code is an IDE. So, before showing you how to set up the IDE, let's understand what IDE is. So, basically, the IDE is an integrated development environment that enables programmers, developers, for different aspects of writing the source codes and the computer programs. So all the programmers prefer IDEs because of their advantages and benefits. So they have different advantages that contribute to the productivity by combining common activities of like writing software into a single application. IDEs also provide us with the advantage of editing source code. They are with inbuilt extensions. We have marketplace for great rich extensions there, like for support for different languages: Python, Goel, Ruby, Java, etc., etc. They also help in the debugging, so that's why the IDEs are the most preferred platforms for the development purposes. There are different IDEs like IntelliJ, Eclipse, VS Code, NetBrains, etc. So in this video, I'll just show you how to set up and install the Visual Studio Code in our system, and I will give you a brief overview of the VS Code, how to use it and how to toggle the different menus. So for installing the Visual Studio Code, we can just go to their official website by code.visualstudio.com here. Yeah, so I'm using Windows 10. So for Windows, we can just click here and press on the download button here. So the file will be downloaded. Like, you can save it here in my local. I actually have file in my local, so I'll just start with that here. So I'll just run the setup. First thing, it will ask me for the license agreement. I'll accept the agreement and click on next button. So the additional tasks that you want on your system as a user, you can create a desktop icon based on your opinion. Customization, we can, yeah, one more thing, that is we can add to the path variables in env. We can click on next, default setting, install button. This is the official documentation of the VS Code. You can go through it and explore the product for all the understanding, the setup, and get started with the different operating systems. So as our installation is complete, I'll just launch the Visual Studio Code. Finish. Yeah, so this is our basic window. The window you will see is just new window. I'll just show you. Yeah, this is the default window that you will see first time when you will be installing the VS Code into your system. You can choose the themes. It can provide you with the color themes based on your own opinion and choices. You can learn the fundamentals here, boost your productivity, and we can start with new file. Open file, you can open folder. By open folder, you mean that you can open any existing project folder into into this IDE. By clone git repository, mean you can clone an open project from version control systems like Bitbucket or GitHub. You can run a command here. So yeah, so here is the explorer. Here is all your project folders and repositories in your local. You can see them here. You can, by this option search, it allows you to search for the files in your folders in your local. And there's another option. This is basically the source control. It allows you to interact with the GitHub and the version control system. You can clone the repository. You can be shown here. Once you have made some changes, you can commit here, and you can in the branches, and you can clone the repository here. Yeah, so this is the debugger, and debugger, you can run your program from here. You can customize on your own opinion. This is the extensions. That's the core thing in the VS Code. You can use any programming language in your project as per your need. You can install the extension for the Python, C++, Jupyter, C Sharp. You can install the Python into your IDE, and can also you have to download the Python interpreter to start programming in Python. So these are basically the extensions. You can enable any extension and can add to your project. So this is basically the profile. You can turn on settings sync, and as you have not assigned to any accounts, this is the settings. Basically you can manage here. The command palette is basically it provides you the all operations that you're gonna work in the Visual Studio Code. You can do all the hierarchy and the things here. You can clean edit history and all the things here. This is the status bar here. It will basically show you the lines of code and columns and other things like I have for here, spaces, lines, program in plain text here. And this is the source code editor, IDE editor, and this is the terminal where you're gonna run your program. By default we have PowerShell, but we'll be integrating Git for this for smooth experience. Yeah. So that's it as part of this video. I'm going to start with the Python in the next videos. I'll add a Python extension and start programming in the Python. Thanks all. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for the latest videos, and like my videos. And thank you very much. Stay tuned.